Interesting. Yeah, hey. Tool truck got none of my money. Oh, there it is there. Like I could have sworn I bought a fuel pump. Crazy thing is, Mr. C, even if I wanted to pay the tool truck a pile of money for a bunch of cool shit, he goes across to see the truck guys next door, won't come and see us. Yes, I've used some of the China barco. It is a little depressing, isn't it? Which is my one say where it's made? Spain is where my one was made. It's not always the end of the world, the end of the universe, though, Speedy Cat. The Chinese made goods. It's very much down to the person who's ordered it. If you approach a manufacturer in China and say, I want the dirt cheapest thing that you can possibly make, you will get the dirt cheapest thing they can possibly make. It'll be the 3 cent special, bloody, made out of soot and poo, dissolves as soon as you touch it sort of buzz, which is what the bad reputations come from. If you go to China and say, I want an extremely high quality thing, here's the specifications, here's how we would like it to be made, they will make it to that standard. I think the biggest difference is the quality of the steel they've got. Ah, well, hell, we've never had bloody manufacturing in New Zealand to a great extent anyway. Oh, where's my alternator? It's a very good question. Where is my alternator? think the alternator fell out of the van somewhere between here and old mate's place. That is not terrifyingly handy to the cause. We're going to need that. Ugh. How are we going to do... How are we going to do that? Oh, and the car's about to fall in the pit, so we better... Hasn't clipped out of bounds and fallen in the lake or something stupid. Ugh. I'm going to save temporarily. I'm going to do a little bit of cheesing to figure out where that alternator is to save us having to drive all the way back and buy another one. Don't like cheesing, but this is one of these games where the fact that we've got the ability to do it, you'd be mad not to. Oh no, it's still sitting at bloody old mate's shed. The looks of things. No? Oh! Really? Oh, that's an ass. Okay. Right, we'll go for a drive. It fell out of the side of the van. It's on the side of the road. Oh, it's got no bloody diesel in it still. Run over and see if we can find the jerry can. Yeah, that's a bit rude when you warranty something and they send back something of inferior quality. That pisses me off. They said, I don't even know if Sears exist anymore, do they? Is that one of the reasons they don't exist anymore? Because they were peddling bollocks. Oh, good night, Ento. Thanks for hanging out, my friend. It's done in a few businesses, Speedy Cat. It's ironic because you get these people who are like, cash is king, cash is king. Everything should be done the way it was in the old days, and yet at the same time, there are old people stores that worked that way no longer exist because that's not how things are done anymore. Right, I need to zip this thing to town and get some diesel in it. Actually, fuck it, we'll just go pick up our alternator and then we'll go home and build the car and see how we go from there. And take the jerry can across on a boat if we have to. It's less annoying than driving. And yeah, you're right, you can't overspend with cash. That is one thing that's a bonus, but yeah, you can't buy everything your heart desires with it either. My favourite argument people have is you have to accept cash. It says legal tender on it, so you have to accept it. You don't have to accept shit. It's my business and do what I want. In my case, my business accepts cash, but we strongly prefer not to because if I take cash, then I have to go to the bank. The bank's now in the middle of town, in the CBD. There's no bloody parking, or you're parking at the mall. It's just a massive, massive ball ache. So apparently our alternator, just sitting on the ground, right there. Fuck's sake. So it's when the van rolled over, it's fallen through clipped through the side of the van. Good, great. Yeah. I mean, over here, swiping the cards, boom, done. Or deposit it direct to my bank account, do whatever you like. To get people coming going, oh, do we get a discount for paying with cash? I'm like, how the bloody hell else do you think you're paying for it? Banana skins? Like, money is what we use in exchange for goods and services. I'm not bothered about how you pay me the money, but pay me the money. In my industry, the other thing that's constantly mentioned is finance. Oh, we're not financing it, so like, is there a discount for not financing it? Well, why would I give you a discount for not financing it when if you finance it, the finance company gives me a kickback? Like, we get signing bonuses if you finance something. Why would I want you to bloody? Although I understand why a lot of these people have say, is there a discount for cash? They want that because they think that if they pay cash, I can skip putting it through my accounting system and just make the job disappear into the ether, and then I don't have to pay tax on it. Tax evasion's all well and good, but the government get a wee bit upset about that. And they tend to hunt you down and ding you something fierce on it. Yeah, I think that's the root of it all. I mean, hell, the business that I own, the former manager, the former owner, that used to be his thing. Someone paid cash, it would be a top pocket fine sort of a buzz. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure I've done a few jobs in recent, well, in the time that I've owned the firm where we've ended up, it's been such a small amount and in cash, and I've just gone, oh, piss off, just get out of my sight, and it's gone in my top pocket. But we're talking like $15. Like, I think she's ready to go in the hole. Oh, that's it. I feel like the local bloody tax department go after everybody over everything. It looks kind of like a BMCB series. This car is a Datsun Cherry 100A. So that's why it looks kind of like a BMC, because it was a copy of a BMC. It's a Datsun 10A engine. Or 10A or 18? 18. And if Topless Gun was more enthusiastic about adding features, he could 100% have a big block engine option, because the big block engine option is basically use the later A15 block.
Old timer Aussie underscore 53 just followed.
I'm guessing you're enjoying what you're seeing then, and the random shit talk about nonsense. Good to have you with us, bud. Spinning up. Lovely, lovely thing. It's starting to actually look like an automobile. Now we can do things like connect the main harness to the coil and connect the main harness to the alternator. Yeah, I mean the paying by card thing. I like as someone who has to deal with it on a daily basis. I understand. I know why they're doing it, and it is 100% just down to it's a pain in the ass having to send an employee around to the bank. It wasn't so bad. Like we had my local bank. The branch was in a nice, accessible location. They had lots of parking. It was all very convenient. Then they built this new mall, and they decided that they needed to have a presence in the mall instead of their old building. And so now it's a real pain in the bum when you want to try and go to bank. Yeah, like because we use Zero for all of our accounting, so it's all done on web, nice and digital and simple, and it actually ties to the bank account. And so you come in the morning, and it goes, "Here's all the transactions from yesterday. What were they?" And you go, "That one was old mate paying a bill. That one was old mate paying a bill. That was me paying old mate. That was this going to here." Done. The accounting's done. I don't have to do anything else. It is sorted, and that's cool. Like, saves me a mountain of money paying the accountant, I can assure you of that. So, old timer, how old timer of an old timer are we talking, bud? Or is that 53 and your username indicative? Apparently thirsty. The blinker flood, yeah, true. Ooh. Get fucking Mr. C's brazier going. Oh, I'm trying to pump up, didn't I?